Well, this is New Liskeard, Ontario, getting closer and closer to the North Pole. And I often stop here at this Walmart. There's a truck stop behind me, but Walmart has everything. And what's funny is that Monday is Victoria Day, and it's raining, right? Monday is a Victoria Day, but these guys over here, because it's Northern Ontario, they don't have those rules like we do in Southern Ontario near Toronto, so they open. And so I stopped here to get some food because, the truck stops on my way to Thunder Bay, they're not even all of them have restaurants. And they have express lanes, for small amount of purchases like everywhere, but only 3 registers are open and it's moving slow. And then I see a lady opened up a new lane, and in front of me was only one person, and I'm rushing there, and then she starts unpacking her trolley over there. And the heap keeps growing and growing, and I put my stuff at the end of this conveyor thing. I have to push it back when the conveyor belt moves forward because she doesn't have enough room. And just a woman with a small kid sitting in this trolley. She had so much stuff. I look at that express lanes. The guy was after, and I left that spot. He's already past the register, So it always moves faster in the express, even though it looks like it's a lot of people. But you get stuck behind one person with a huge trolley with 200 items. And then I heard the cashier say, $80. So she bought $80 worth of food. Now I'm behind her. I have like a couple of things. My bill was $20, and we're talking Canadian. So I just wanted to show you guys what I bought. Okay, apricots. Okay, love these. Gotta be healthy. Got some dry coleslaw, so I can nibble on this as I'm driving. Some cucumbers, also easy to eat. Some nuts. I gotta be careful with these because this amount of nuts, this is probably like over 1,000 calories in here. They're good for you, but they're very calorie rich. Blueberries, of course, from I'm guessing Mexico. Product of Mexico. Don't trust me? See. Product of Mexico. We don't have blueberries in Canada, I don't think. Of course we do. Raspberries. My favorite thing. What is this from? Usually it's either California or Mexico. And last but not least, I got one apple. Like before I used to eat a lot of them, and then I read a story online about pesticides in food, and they said these items are most prone to contain high amount of pesticides or chemicals that kill, bugs. Apples were number 1. So gotta be careful with apples, And then I lined up, the lane is moving, everything's good. Then I forgot that I needed water. I'll buy this because mine is already almost empty. And that's one thing you need for sure in a remote area is water. Much more important than food, because if push comes to shove, I got my protein powder. If I have water, I can mix myself a protein shake, And then of course you're thirsty, so you can be hungry for 1 week and not die, but if you're thirsty for 3 days, you will die, I think. My math is a bit shaky on that subject. Okay, so yeah, so the next stop is 2 hours away. And that's what it's like here. If you look at the truck stop directory, it's like very convenient, the way they do it here. Most towns are spaced 2 hours apart. Perfect. So the next town on my route is called Cochran, Ontario, and I went there a few times because there's a gold mine 4 hours north, and they kind of trick you, because on the paperwork it says, yeah, Cochran, and then you go there, hey, I'm almost there, right? And then turns out now you have to drive 4 hours on that dirt road, and it's like up and down, very bad in the summer, better in winter because all the potholes are covered with ice. Well, in this kind of weather, these glasses help. They increase contrast. You can see if there's a cop in an ambush, you can see him or her like 10 miles away. Actually, I was just driving before I was coming from there, and I'm driving, some guy starts flashing me his headlights like in a small car, and then sure enough I saw a cop sitting on the shoulder. But over here there's a law against this, like in Russia everybody does it, but in Canada and the States, if they catch you, you can get a ticket for warning other motorists of the ambush. And there's a McDonald's inside. I did some quick calculations, so 2 hours of driving, actually 214 kilometers, and the speed is slow here, so it's gonna be 2.5 hours, 130 miles. I figured, okay, 8 ounces per 100 kilometers, so I need a big one. So give me a large black. All right. Now, well, I'm all equipped. And as usual, this Walmart, I forgot that I had to, next time I'll remember to stop and raise my last axle. It's almost impossible to get in here with 3 axles in the back, because it's very narrow. Like getting out is easy, but getting in, I tried, but I still scratched the tires. Against the curb. Okay, headlights on, driving with low beams on, because it's a 2-lane highways, very dangerous. Lots of people die here every year. And what also makes it dangerous is that you have these inexperienced drivers that companies make them do like 1,000 kilometers a day. I'm not gonna make that turn.
Turn right toward Trans-Canada Highway, Ontario.
So we're going this way.
Then turn left.
Yeah,
You should reach your destination by 1:53 p.m. Turn left toward Trans-Canada Highway, Ontario 11 North. Then turn left.
Okay, voice off. So I was parked over here next to that post. I was afraid to hit the post, so I went wide, and then it was too late to turn in there. So we're gonna go like this. Surprise some people. There was nobody, right? Going this way, everybody was going that way. As soon as I start turning, they go this way. Well, where are you going? Like the entrance to the Walmart is like 10 miles away. Yeah, I see over here it's good, right? It's easy. But that one, that's how you came in. And I stayed all the way this way to keep my trailer wheels away from that curb, and still, if you can probably see, everything is broken over there. I guess they don't want tractor trailers on there, so they make these entrances so narrow. Go, go. What is this? A girl or a guy? I don't know. I cannot tell. Probably a guy. Some school kid cutting classes. No, wait a second. Today's Sunday. Alright. No school. The school is out. My bad. Okay, this is Canada, so what am I waiting for? I can turn on red, right? Half of those people are going to the Walmart, but these guys over here are going my way. So yeah, ugly weather, as you can see, nasty sky. It's been raining all night, and it says plus 15 Celsius. Yeah, right. When I started driving, it was plus 8, which is 47 F. Chilly. And there's a restaurant in here. Oh, they finished renovating. Zante's Bar and Grill. Usually if I park over there, that's where I go for dinner. Like, there's 2 truck stops here. There's Husky, sorry, and Petrol Pass over here. They both have restaurants, but I never stop there, you know. Like Walmart, you can choose your own foodstuffs, right? Yeah, the truck pulls great today because I primed the system again. Again, the pump was pumping very easy at first, so I was able to do like 40 pumps. Oh, new hotel. This wasn't here before. Holiday Inn. New dealer, Toyota here. Like before, all this was like just a few houses. And that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna look like this, 2 lanes. So that's why my headlights are on. And I started this morning in, where was I? In North Bay. So this was the first stop, roughly 2 hours away in New Liskeard, and it was much prettier over there. There was lots of lots of like forests, you know, lots of lakes over here. Now it's like kind of empty, only because it's a farm. But further down you'll see again forests and lakes. Very beautiful area if you're lucky with the weather, because it's a Victoria Day long weekend here in Canada. There's lots of cops everywhere, and they warned the public beforehand that there will be lots of enforcement, and especially here in the north where the speed limit is low. So they're looking for speeders like this guy. You see how he fast gets away from me? I'm doing 93 km an hour. So I'm guessing he's doing 110, 68. So they're looking for speeders, people that tailgate, people that are drunk because of the weekend, right? People that don't wear seat belts. guy behind me wants to pass me, but he's a chicken. So he saw headlights up ahead and he went back behind me. He's tailgating, driving very close. It's a big truck. I don't know what he's waiting for. He wants to see no headlights for 20 miles, or what's the deal? Alright, now should be a good time. Mr. International. So my speed now is 92, 57 miles per hour. French guy from Quebec. Flatbed with 3 axles. Yeah, a cop got someone. A cop on the left stopped a pickup truck. Peterbilt pulling a B-train with lumber. One thing about Northern Ontario, you see these rocks? Like if you look at the grass, right, it looks like normal grass, but it's all rocks underneath. So when they were building the road, that's what they had to go through to cut this to go, you know, go like this. Very difficult for construction guys, I'm sure. Lots of Volvos over here. Exciting is happening this week for me is I look forward to getting again that wildlife lens I had to sell to pay for the repairs, right, when I had the DEF pump repair a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just waiting for some extra money coming from Google or YouTube, so I can pick it up again and do some wildlife photography, like places like this, you know, when if the weather was good, it's so great to have a camera with you, you know. Here, Kenworth. Yep. I'm passing some small town. Truckers conveniently parked next to LCBO. Shit. The guy just threw a rock at my windshield. Too close to the center lane. Yeah, right before Cochran, 1 mile to my truck stop. The road is so bad. It's like all cracked like this, and look what they did. Instead of fixing the entire road, they just put 2 narrow bands on each side. Okay, here it is new. That just shows you. Canada does not have enough money for road maintenance, even though our taxes are through the roof. Alright, so this is Cochran. I'm gonna take a quick break. I already had 2 big coffees, so I'm tired of coffee. If I have another coffee, I'll start jumping up and down. So I'm gonna use my dedicated mug and just go get hot water and use my own tea, green tea. Oh, and I can park right next to these guys over here. The road there is very uneven, and here we have some heavy haul guys. just 3-axle trucks. One guy has a forklift, one guy has some kind of a road machine. Oh, mining equipment. Mining equipment. Fletcher Mining Equipment. It's probably the dealer's name. Oh, look at this. The guy has a... Oh. That's just how he loaded, I guess, the forks of the machine. Wait a second. That guy... I don't know how he's driving like that. If you can see in the mirror, like the forks are probably, I don't know, 16 feet off the ground. Oh boy. I feel sorry for those bridges up ahead.